subscribers, it's me Jenny, and this is going to be another tag video. I was tagged in the best tag ever tag game by Liam, aka Sotorix, who is a lovely lad, and thank you for tagging me, and I've got a feeling this is going to take me a long time to film, so I got myself a big cup of tea. Yay! Question number 1. What is my favourite toe? I don't really have a favourite toe. I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to toes. My least favourite toe at the moment is my left big toe because I stubbed it about 5 minutes ago and it really stings. If I did have a favourite toe, I'd probably call it Fred. Just because I want to call it Fred. Seems like a good name for a toe. Number 2, Innie or Outie? I like them both. I mean, I've been up a couple of mountains in Austria, and I've been up Ben Nevis and Ben Lomond, and I go sailing about once every 5 to 10 years, and I like a bit of climbing, I like long walks, I like all sorts of weather, but I also really like duvets and fireplaces and sofas and watching movies and playing cards. But if we're talking about bellies, Innie. Now I'm embarrassed. Number 3, third favourite flavour. I'm going to go with chocolate, because even though it's sometimes my first, it's usually in the top 3, but sometimes I really want something else, like I've been craving pizza for the last 3 days, but all I have is chocolate. Tea would probably be up there too. Favourite tree. Are we talking species of tree or just generally specific trees? Because I have a fondness for fruit-bearing trees. I like apple trees, and I like pear trees, and I like plum trees. I have those 3 in my garden. And I like willow trees. I think they're very pretty. If we're doing specific trees, my favourite tree as a childhood was the cherry tree that grew out the front of my garden that never produced fruit, but it was awesome to climb in. Or there's a tree at the back of the woods, which has now unfortunately died quite a lot. It's collapsed, but it was like shaped like a hand. You can climb up the branches, and it was called Big Base. Me and my sisters would make dens, and then we'd be like, meet you back at Big Base, and then we'd run through the woods and meet at Big Base, and that was my favourite tree. Number 5. Which eyebrow is my favourite? Well, there are eyebrows, so as long as I've got 2 of them, I'm happy. Mine are blonde, so if you can even see my eyebrows, then kudos to you. My favourite eyebrow is probably the one that, you know, looks like the other one. Question number 6. Toilet paper or hand? If it's a context where toilet paper is traditionally used, use toilet paper. Why would you need to use your hands? That is icky. Number 7. What was your first impression of yourself? I don't know, I was a baby, I can't remember what the first impression of myself was. My first impression for you guys might be silly accent, likes tea. Number 8. How many? Well, it's number 8, so I'm guessing 8. Death or not? Well, it depends on the context of the question. Are we talking about, are we going to die tomorrow, in which case I'd prefer not? But if it's talking about, like, everlasting life, I'd prefer to, like, you know, die. Because living in a world where everyone around me slowly dies off, that would be really, really depressing. And eventually, like, the end of the world would happen, and I'd not die, and I'd just have to live through nothing. And that would be super depressing. I mean, I would get enough time to read all the books that I want to read, and, like, watch all the TV series I want to read, and watch a load of anime, but, you know, I'd just get bored eventually. I mean, there's only so much you can do in life. So, death eventually? That sounds really morbid. Then, who have you not met? I have not met anyone who died before I was born, and anyone who is born after I die. So, pretty much most of the people who have existed in the planet and the entire of the world. And people who exist now, most of them I haven't met. So, yeah. Specifically, I haven't met anyone in movie club. I'm kind of sad about that, because you all seem like awesome guys and awesome girls. I've not met Philip DeFranco or any of the Source people. I did see Philip DeFranco in person at the London meet. He was the other side of about 1,000 people, about 50 foot away and I was kind of scared of getting crushed, so I stood back a bit. Other people I haven't met, you know. Shakespeare. Number 11. Salad? Yes please, I do like salad. Give me olives and peppers and crunchy lettuce and I'm a happy bunny. I like food. All food is good. Number 12. Name all 6 presidents. I live in England. We have prime ministers and I'm pretty sure there's been more than 6 of them. You know, Alphabet Gandalf or Dumbledore. Can we have a Gandalf Dumbledore mush-up? As like one guy and Philip Franco. It would be awesome. Even though he's not English, but you know, let's throw him in there. Blood Brothers maybe? I mean, they seem like they would make the world a bit more awesome and a bit less sucky. Also Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon would make the world less sucky. It would be like an awesome, awesome film all the time. With good gender politics. Black or white? What a racist question. What about grey or purple? I like purple. How many haters? I don't let haters affect me. I don't believe that they can genuinely hate me unless they met me in person or have evidence to back up the concept that I have done anything wrong. And as far as I know, I have not done anything that would warrant something to be out there in the world saying that I have done something incredibly horrific, as far as I know. And as no one else on the internet, as far as I know, really knows me, they can't hate me. And so therefore, haters don't exist. Number 15. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? Upstairs? And I think that's about it really. I am sorry if I let the quirkiness out a little bit. I don't usually do that very often, so I'm sorry if you were thoroughly alarmed. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you for tagging me, Liam. It was really nice of you. You're an awesome dude. I'm not sure who I'm going to tag. I think I'm going to tag Wings Handsome, as I call him, Handsome Quaker / Wings. Lovely Nina, because she tagged me last time and she's a sweetheart, and I think if she's up to it, this will be a really fun video for her to do. House that camera I built. I think as he tagged me last time, I owe him one as well. And Grace. I'd like to see what your thoughts are on this tag. So those are my tagged people. I hope you enjoy and weren't too scared of me. And I will see you guys all in the next movie club video. I like this mug. It makes me feel like a tiny human being.